Hello, I'm Toby Hodges from the Yachting World. We're at the Cannes Yachting Festival and we're on board one of the largest catamarans here. Sunreef yachts in Poland build them, and this one is very different. You might have seen a Sunreef 60 before, but this one has been very highly customized. It's quite an exciting project. You'll notice straight away something different about this bimini. It's all, for a start, it's all carbon fiber, but it's all solar panels above, and that's a bit of a giveaway to what this yacht is all about. It's called E, and it is Sunreef's first full electric propulsion catamaran, and it uses hydro-generating twin forward-facing props together with this huge solar panel bank above us. Solar panels generate 4.5 kilowatts of electricity, and what this means is that the owner wanted to be fully autonomous, and this sustainable power generation gives at least 6 hours silent motoring. Anyway, I'll carry on about that. We are up on the flybridge at the moment, so this is a fairly standard layout for the 60 to have the single helm station. You can have a twin, but otherwise it's a big flat deck that can be customized to suit with the standing furniture. What is nice is as we walk around the boat, they want it to be as eco-friendly, as carbon neutral as possible. So surfaces you see here and down in the galley, etc., that use a recycled paper. The teak on the soles is reclaimed Burmese teak. There's no plastic allowed on the boat. It's Greta Thunberg would appreciate this boat. I know it's a lot of carbon fiber and composites, resins and that sort of thing, but the amount of effort that has gone into producing as carbon efficient boat as possible is pretty impressive. And this will be used for private use, and it will be used for charter as well. So the hope is that a lot of people will be able to experience silent sailing on board this boat, and hopefully it might inspire more owners of these large boats to follow suit. There's a lot of custom options on this, so it's a carbon rig, a textile rigging, titanium stanchions, titanium fittings wherever possible, a lot of the weight taken off the higher part of the boat. That's brought the displacement to under 50 tons. And then coming back to the theme of the boat, it's got a huge lithium ion battery bank, so that gives 160 kilowatt hours, I think, of power. So you should be able to run silently, as I say, for about 6 hours, and with the hydro generating props working, should take about 10 hours to regenerate the battery bank. This huge forward cockpit feature of the Sunreef 60 will be a big benefit for those that do charter it, obviously. A lot of people on here at the moment, but you don't notice it too much. So these boats start at typically around 2.5 million euros, I think. This one, very highly customized to give this 360 eco experience that they wanted to do. And what that means is that they've tried to employ, that's the symbol of the logo of the boat. You see it up on that bulkhead as well. They're trying to do as much as they can to promote sustainability on a luxury boat. So yes, there are lots of luxuries here. We'll go through a few. It's obviously a very dark theme with the carbon, but really quite an inviting, warm feel of the teak, and all these colours that come out as well. There's a private art collection on board the boat, and standard format to have the interior pilot station there as well, and the huge island work surface to the galley, lots of social entertaining space. And that, the eco luxury theme, they have this sort of sulfite free prosecco, they have eco caviar, they use electric bikes on board, electric e-foil boards, so it's sort of chartering in luxury with the least impact, I guess. So we've got 5 double cabins on this boat, and they're very similar, very different colour schemes in each cabin. See a bit of the artwork there. And get 5 double ensuite cabins, plenty of space in them. One of the double cabins might be used for crew occasionally. Because 2 crew can run this size boat, and there's a Pullman cabin for them, but this one will have 3 on board a lot of the time for crew. See, this is the starboard forward hull with the 2 double ensuite cabins. That's the reclaimed Burmese teak floor, and below that saloon sole is the lithium ion battery bank, 140 kilowatt hours. Vassarelli, the French artist who's done quite a lot of the artwork on this yacht. And this is the 3rd double ensuite cabin in this starboard hull. Very high-end looking finish to this boat indeed. And then finally moving down into the porthole, which is the owner's cabin on this side, so midships. On these 60s, the owners can choose to have a whole hull to themselves. On this one, obviously, if it's going to be used for charter as well, it makes sense to have the extra cabin in there. Not exactly tight on space though. Wouldn't mind a couple of weeks on board this. Silent running, very nice. Yes, that is a full height double fridge that's mirrored there, and then down these steps you have a Pullman cabin for 2 crew. This is a whole lot of boat for 60 feet.